This is a female reproductive organ. It is a 3D model. It can be used for practical and educational purposes. Before going into further explanation, let me tell you how this model was created. First of all, necessary materials were gathered, such as knife, blades, scissors, paint brushes, tissues, seeds, foam sheet, plain sheet, styrofoam, cotton balls, laminating sheet, and carton box. Secondly, the female reproductive organ was drawn on a plain sheet. It was then traced on a pink foam sheet, after which it was cut out according to the diagram. It was then pasted on a laminated plain sheet and was also cut according to the shape of the diagram, after which the fallopian tubes right down to the vagina was carved using knife and blade. The fallopian tubes were painted with brown. The uterus right down to the vagina was painted in pink as well. It was left to dry, after which the seeds representing the eggs were placed in the fallopian tubes, as you can see here. Ovaries were made using styrofoam and cotton balls. For the model to be a little more sturdy, we added carton box. It was shaped and cut accordingly, covered with brown foam sheet. Lastly, it was labeled. So now, this 3D model can be used for educational purposes as I mentioned before. It can be used for teaching the students about the anatomy, which helps them to visualize the 3D model of the fallopian tube, ovaries, uterus, cervix, vagina. It can also provide tangible way of explaining the menstruation, ovulation, fertilization, and also pregnancy, as well as to raise awareness about reproductive health and hygiene. Finally, it can be displayed at schools or health centers to educate about the human biology. These are some of the ways the model can be used. Any questions?
Explain how a 3D model of the female reproductive system can help the student understand the functions of each organ.
As the explanation said, clearly the 3D model helps students visualize the organs better than a flat drawing, so learning becomes clearer and more interactive.